And welcome back, Matt Chapkus, Tom Kendra, live from Spicer Field at Fowler High School, home of the Fowler Eagles, where the host Eagles trailed the Muskegon Catholic Central Crusaders 7-0. If you're just tuning in, it was a very defensive-minded first half. The Crusaders coming up with a big goal line stand, stopping the Fowler Eagles on 4th and goal, and then going 95 yards, scoring with 1.8 seconds. Well, scoring on the final play, which the ball was snapped with 1.8 seconds left in the first half, and coming away with a 7-0 lead, and getting the ball here to start the second half. And Tom, as I'm looking out on Fowler, they had a couple players that got dinged up in the first half, but I'm seeing one in a coat, and I believe that is Jacob Schmidt, their starting safety, who came out with what looked like a shoulder injury, and he's still holding that right arm pretty close to his body right now.
Yes, I believe that he is. That is who that is. Earlier in the game, Austin Felposh also had a shoulder injury for Fowler, but it looks like he is back out there, and hopefully Alex Lewandowski will be, like you said, loosen up that ankle a little bit and be a little closer to 100% in the second half.
They looked like they were giving him a little extra running time out on the field before this game as the final 10 seconds tick off a halftime, and we're ready to get things going here for the second half of this Division 8 District Championship game between Muskegon Catholic Central and Fowler. The winner of this game gets the prize of an undefeated team in the next round. It's going to either be Climax Scots or Mendon, and both these teams very familiar with Mendon. Mendon eliminated both of them in the playoffs last year, and Mendon opened the season here at Fowler with a 20-point victory over the Eagles.
Well, that's the thing in Division 8. You don't want to go in the direction of Muskegon Catholic and Mendon. Last year, Fowler went north, and they didn't have to play Mendon until the state championship game. This year, Fowler went south, and here they are in the second round, having to play Muskegon Catholic. If they're able to win, then they'd have to play Mendon in the regional finals.
Tommy Scott back deep to receive this kick. The Crusaders will go from left to right here to start the second half. Felpoch with a big end-over-end kick, and he's targeting Jesse Anderson. Jesse will take it at the 18. Jesse looking up the middle of the field. He'll get up to the 30-yard line, and that is where the Crusaders will take over on offense. First down and 10. Hobbling out in the field is number 15, Alex Lewandowski, with the rest of the offense. Now, we didn't see him take the kick back there like he normally does, but still good to see him in the huddle.
Yes, definitely. Like we said, even not at 100%, he is such a competitor, such a leader as a junior, that it's so valuable to have him on the field.
First and 10, MCC. A little different look here. Lewandowski, the lone back, with a couple backs split off to the right-hand side. Hard count from Campbell, and he's going to hand it off. Lewandowski goes up the middle. He gets about 4 yards on first down up to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that's the formation they were using quite a bit against Fruitport, putting two of the backs over there right behind the tight end, sort of, and trying to sometimes they pitch the ball quickly and try to beat the defense to the edge.
Second down, 6 yards to go. The opening drive of the second half for Muskegon Catholic Central. They have a 7-0 lead over the host Fowler Eagles in this Division 8 District Championship game. Pitched it off to Lewandowski off the left-hand side this time, and he's going to get up close to the 38-yard line. Give him another 4 yards. It'll bring up third down and 2 for MCC.
That's a big advantage the Crusaders have over most Division 8 teams, as they run so many more offensive looks than Fowler is used to see, and you could see confusion there on Fowler's defense when they came out in that formation, and they didn't look to quite get in position when we snapped the ball.
T formation. Campbell under center. He's going to hand it off. Tommy Scott coming off the left-hand side. Tommy's going to fight his way forward across the 40 to the 42-yard line. First down, MCC.
Big first down there for the Crusaders. I'm sure Craig Kenishek told his team at halftime, we're kicking off to them. Let's get them stopped right away, get the ball back, and even this game. But instead, the Crusaders are able to grind out a first down. I think that's a big first down for us.
Two backs off to the right-hand side. Lewandowski in the backfield. Campbell's going to keep this one himself, looking to turn the corner. Still trying as he gets up to the 45 across midfield and knocked out at the Fowler 49-yard line. A gain of 8 yards on first down. Good run there by Zach Campbell. And really all season we haven't needed to use Zach, but if we have to, that is a nice weapon to have in your back pocket.
That is an unbelievable weapon to have that kind of speed. And as I've mentioned before, the defense can sometimes atone for all the different backs, but the running quarterback can be their Achilles heel.
Second down, yard and a half to go. 10:27. The clock is stopped as Campbell was knocked out of bounds. 10:27 left in the third quarter. MCC up 7-0 on Fowler. Handoff, Lewandowski is going to fight his way through the pile up to the 45-yard line of Fowler. He's got another first down for MCC.
Again, that's one of the storylines that we mentioned coming into the game is the Crusaders wearing down Fowler. And we'll see if right now things are looking good up front.
A lot of hands on knees and hands on hips on the Fowler side of the ball right now defensively. First down and 10 for the Crusaders from the Fowler 45-yard line. T formation as Campbell leads his team up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff going right up the middle with it is Sanford. Sanford's going to fight his way forward for about 3 yards on first down. Going to bring up second down and 7 MCC.
You know, Blake Sanford, a sophomore, has really secured that starting fullback job. He's an outstanding blocker, and he's a small guy, and he can squirt through once in a while on a play like that. He was stopped right at the line, but he squirted through for a 3-yard gain out of nothing.
Second down and 7, T formation again. Here comes Tommy Scott. No, Campbell's going to keep it himself, faked it. Campbell trying to fight forward, turn the corner on the left-hand side, really can't do anything with it. Maybe gets half a yard. It'll bring up third down, 7 yards to go for MCC.
That was an outstanding open field tackle there by Trent George. The senior came up and took down Campbell. That's not easy to do.
With the different configuration, Napoleon Watts, who normally plays linebacker, is now back at the safety spot with Jacob Schmidt knocked out of the game. So Fowler having to do some improvisation here. And here come the Crusaders, third down and 7. Campbell under center. Tommy Scott's in motion. They're going to hand it off to him coming down the left-hand side. Tommy with some momentum gets inside the 40 to the 38-yard line, but he's about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It'll bring up fourth down for MCC with 8:40 left to go here in the third quarter. And decision time for Coach Mike Holmes.
Yeah, I would think, you know, he could quick kick from here, but I would think he would go for it from here. The way things have been going offensively, it would really be a huge blow if we were able to put on another touchdown. And I think he's going to try to keep this momentum going.
Fowler fans a little quiet, a little on edge, a little uneasy here with their team down 7-0. 8:14 left to go here in the third quarter. The Crusaders will line up in the T formation. Campbell tried to draw everybody off with a hard count. Still under center. And they snap it to him. Campbell was not expecting it. And Fowler's going to stop him at the 40 or at the 36-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for Fowler. A little miscommunication there. I don't think Nate Jones was supposed to snap that ball.
No, and it looked like an illegal motion, but you can't have an illegal motion on the center. Whenever he snaps the ball, he snaps it. Zach got the ball and tried to salvage the play, but was unable to. So that's a big stop for Fowler, and now they can try to answer.
Looks like Campbell was trying to use the hard count to draw Fowler off, and I think he was going to use a timeout as he stood up, but all of a sudden he looked and he had the ball in his hands. So the Fowler Eagles will take over on their own 37-yard line. Decent field position, first down and 10, I formation, but the Eagles moved a little early right there. I think we'll wait and see which party was guilty, but there was some early movement. And they're going to say the Crusaders were the ones that were offside. Second penalty of the game on MCC. Bring it up to the 42-yard line. It'll make it first down and 5 for Fowler, and no need to make this any easier for the Eagles right now.
No, let's see if Fowler starts going to some longer play counts with those MCC linebackers really firing to try to get them to go offsides like they did on that play.
Faking the handoff and keeping it himself is worth. He had Kenishek out there for the pitch on the option, but the defense got to him too quickly. He got about a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down, 3 yards to go for the Eagles.
On a play like that, you really see the speed of the MCC defense. I mean, Worth actually made a great choice there, keeping the ball, and had a little running room, but it just disappeared immediately. Alex Lewandowski's just so much speed from free safety came up and stopped him for a short gain.
Worth under center, receiver split wide to either side. I formation. Kenishek gets the handoff. He's going to get hit in the backfield and drop for no gain. What a play there. Brent McCollum on the tackle for MCC.
Again, we're seeing that, that's a run up the middle, but our outside linebackers are getting to Kenishek before he can even get through the middle of the line. So Fowler's going to have to find a way to block these linebackers if they want to move the ball consistently.
3rd down, 3 yards to go for the Fowler Eagles. 6:40 left to go here in the third quarter. MCC up 7-0. Worth under center, 3 backs lined up behind him. The handoff is going to be coming off the right-hand side. Trying to turn the corner is Trent George, and he cannot do so. He'll be stopped for no gain. It'll be 4th down and 3. And we'll see what the Eagles elect to do here on the wrong side of midfield as far as they're concerned at their own 44-yard line. Might be punt time.
What a great hit there by Tommy Scott coming up from his cornerback position. Tyler George is a big guy, and he just chopped him down right at the line. I think they've got a punt here.
Austin Felposh is back. He is the punter. He's done a nice job so far. Alex Lewandowski standing back at about the 17-yard line waiting to receive this punt. It's a high, short kick, and the MCC coaches telling everybody to get away. It's going to roll down to the 30-yard line, and that's where it's going to stop, and that's where MCC will take over. So a good defensive stand there after the Crusaders turn the ball over on downs, kind of a surprise turnover on downs for MCC, but they get the ball back without any damage done, plus they got that timeout in case they need it later.
That's right. So it's a good start to the second half. This is the kind of game, Matt, we're halfway through the third quarter. We're up 7-0. Holding on to the ball is paramount. A turnover would bring this crowd right back into the game.
Campbell under center. Going to hand this one going right up the middle with it as MCC, and breaking through is Lewandowski. Watch out, he's got nobody in front of him down to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown to MCC. No flags on the play. 80 or 70-yard run for Lewandowski, and the Crusaders go up 13-0. What a game-breaking play for Lewandowski.
The guy just keeps doing it week after week, even with a bad ankle tonight. Again, I think that's a little bit of the fatigue on Fowler. They didn't wrap him up. And if you don't wrap him up, he's not going to go down.
Zach Campbell on for the extra point, but what a stunning run there from Lewandowski. He's still hobbling around on the field, but he broke that one for 70 yards. 5:37 left to go here in the third. Campbell with the extra point coming up. Mitkiff is the holder. The kick is up through the uprights, and it is good. 14-0 MCC with 5:37 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back with more on Country 93.1.